Hello traders, this is Rich Terry from tradesight. This is the afternoon look at the scans for the major U.S. stocks. Right now we've got a session that's fairly well paired off here. We've got a few buy indications, but at the same time we've got some offsetting sell indications as well. Not really seeing any particular volume bumps here. Today's session was really marked by low volume, pretty much across the board. A couple of things to keep in mind. Definitely some interest in Netflix. Netflix is about 2% above the VWAP. It was very, very weak earlier in the session. They've recouped that. So could be definitely in play and volatile again tomorrow, so keep an eye on that. Moving on to the financials, these are better to buy here for the most part. Definitely have a couple of buy indications. Goldman Sachs has a strong CPS signal. JP Morgan, MetLife, and Wells Fargo all have CPS signals. Still a ways from the away from the close, and the close is really important to dictate these signals ultimately. But if we hold these levels, looking pretty strong, at least for the opening of trade tomorrow. Again, just take this with a grain of salt. All these shares are trading on light volume today. The energy patch is fairly well paired off here. A couple of buys, a couple of sells. Got a volume bump in PBR. I want to keep an eye on that. Also the DEV and DVN, nicely above the open, 2.5% above the open. So even after it opened today, had a strong move to the upside. Seeing that same condition here in the CHK, almost 5% above the open. So very strong day there. General's not seeing too much there. Got differential buying, Comcast perhaps. Pfizer indicating a buy. The PPH was strong as well, so you might want to take a look at that ETF tomorrow also. Got a sell signal in UNH, but again, all these signals are on low volume. Best Buy is still in motion. Pretty strong day today, up 2.5%. Housing stocks are really not really seeing too much there. We got one little buy in NVR, but again, it's all these things are on light volume. CSX, pretty weak day here. Much better than typical volume, and it's almost 2% below the opening level today, so might want to keep an eye on that. And a bunch of these other names are weak as well. NSC, UNP, both well below today's open. And the commodities, not really seeing much there. There's a camouflage sell signal in Newmont. Some of the gold stocks were strong this morning, but have faded. Trying to crawl back up here a little bit late this afternoon, but still need to see just a little bit more of a push for these to really get rolling. Definitely keep an eye on Royal Gold. RGLD is 12 days down on the tradesight seeker, so it could get that 13th bar down and give the exhaustion signal any day now. So that's going to be it for today. As always, thanks for listening. This has been Rich Derrick from tradesight.